Hey y'all, this is Eric Thompson back with another video, and I'm going to talk about my art and how my art style works. So lately I've been talking about a lot of videos and stuff, talking about like, real talk and stuff, and I haven't done enough talking about my artwork, and I wanted to do that. And the last time I done a video about art was just like last year, like really talking about how I grow and stuff. And so about it, so I want to show you my recent piece and how I go with stuff. So I'm gonna turn this camera around and y'all take a look. Okay, so this is it. This is my art piece right now. This is my recent art piece that I'm working on, and so I want to show you my art style. So this is pretty much little dots, and I'm doing it with this pen right here. And for darker shading, it's because of this. That's why there's like a black claw or something, black evil hands and stuff. That's because I'm doing gradient shading, and I like doing that because I'm just going that with my art piece. And so I'm gonna show you how I did this. I gotta make sure all my pens work, so I use this just to make sure my pens work, like a lot, because like I don't want all of my pens to run out of ink, and by the time I kept going with this piece. And so I'm just gonna keep going and going until it's all working. And honestly, that's a force of habit to me, so I'm just gonna keep doing it. And that's what I usually do. So this is it. Okay, wait, hold up, one more pen. Okay, so this piece right here, this is what I'm working on, like I said. And so, and the reason I do this in dots, it's because last time when I used to do things in pen, it didn't go right. It didn't work out for me. But when I did it in dots, everything works out. So like, it helps me keep my shading technique under control while like making the piece. And I really love dot work because it just helps me. It just really does. Like the first time, it wasn't ballpoint pen at first. It was this. It was this at first. That helped me do dotting, and then this one did the rest. So like if I could do dotting, blending, and shading at the same time, everything will go well with my piece. And that's the style, the way I wanted to go to. It's because it's something different, but it's still dots. So that's what this is about. Like that's why my art style is very different than others. But I am so inspired by the artists that I look at every day. And so I want to create my own piece. And I watch a lot of movies that really inspire me to have ideas to make my own pieces. It's really cool. Actually, it's very imaginative. Like, I love all imaginations. But I don't want to be the guy that just starts making stuff that everybody has already made. I'm not really that guy. Like, I can't create what's already taken. So that it doesn't make sense to me, and it just doesn't go right. I mean, I know I'm learning and stuff. I go to art school. I go to animation school, art and animation school, learning animation and interpersonal skills. And telling everybody that we got to learn this and learn that, and learning how to do animation on a computer, Maya and stuff. That's what I'm learning about. I'm getting used to that. I'm getting used to that, really. But mostly I want to create my own stuff, and mostly I have to be honest, I get burnt out with these things. I get burnt out with school. I get burnt out with these Zoom calls. Like, I just really can't. And you know what? In this right here, sometimes I do lines just to get the shading in, just to get the shading right. Not the shading right, just to get my shading under control, and just to get to the point of how I begin shading. It's pretty easy for me. So if I could do lining at first, and then I would shade in the rest, because like just gets to the point of where I'd start. And sometimes it's not easy for me. Sometimes I just do it in dots first, but it depends on how I go with it. And this piece right here, and I started with pencils. So like every character that I make, I start off with pencil first, because it helps me figure out what am I going to draw, and helps me how am I going to detail with this character? You know, I easily detail with things. I just like things detailed. I just like things detailed. I really do. You know, like, I don't like things halfway done when I'm making a piece. Even though nobody's telling me to do this, I'm just doing this myself because I want to. This is my style. And that's how I go with it, really. And this is what I love. This is what I enjoy to do. And I put this on my Instagram, my Facebook, but I don't like Facebook that much, honestly. I get tired of Facebook, like, sometimes. And I think for next year, I think I should delete it. I think I should delete Facebook and just keep it from there and just stay with Instagram and stuff. Because I just feel like I can't do it anymore. Like, can't do it with Facebook. I feel like there's no point in being on Facebook. It already bores me. That's just my opinion, really. It really is boring me. But that doesn't matter. You know, if I'm gonna delete Facebook, I'm gonna delete it. I might as well just enjoy what I have right now. If I get tired of it, then I should take a break. You know what? Maybe I should take a break on social media and stuff. You know, because it feels like the more you get addicted with social media, the more you're not gonna feel right. You feel like you have to prove your self-worth to everyone, and prove that you're good at everything to everybody else, and feel like no matter what you do with yourself, who's gonna like what you do? And not everybody's gonna like what you do, so you're like, nobody really cares. And that's the reality. Like, nobody really cares. Like, we don't care about each other. But back to my art style. Before this was dotting and really shading, like blending with dots. Before it was all that, I used to do like lines and stuff and all that. So I want to bring that back, but I'm still gonna do stippling over it. Blending with dots over it, because it just helps me. It just really does. And I've been looking at artists every single day. And I've been sharing people's stuff because I like these different kind of artists, and it makes me want to do different styles and make a change to each piece I make. And sometimes I even remake old pieces that I used to make, and that's what I'm willing to do this year, is just remake all the old pieces and just showing the transformation of improvement. That's what I would do. And it seems very fun to me. I just love doing it. And like, art is my passion, but I don't want to be that guy that just make art just for people. I don't like making art just for people. I like making art because it's just me. I grew up making art. I've been drawing since I was 4 years old, so I just kept going with myself. And I used to take art school, but it just isn't me anymore. Even though I'm taking it now, but still. Like, I think after my last year of art school, I think I'm just done. I'm just going to go with what I go with. And I love to do screen printing. I love to do art designs. You know, I like to print one of my artwork on a t-shirt. And I even put some of my artwork on digital art, Photoshop manipulation. I love doing that because it's like, you just love different styles, and you love doing edits on your work, and it's just lovely to do it. It's just pretty awesome to do it. And it's like, it kind of looks real life to you. Kind of looks real life to me. And I've seen other artists do that with their self, instead of doing a photo manipulation of pictures of yourself. Sometimes just do it on your artwork, and you should be there. You should stand out as an artist or as a photographer, any of that. You just stand out. You shouldn't be like everybody else. You shouldn't have everybody else's styles. I don't have everybody else's styles, but I like everybody's styles. So I'm just, I just like making changes to the piece. And recently, the things I've done to make the change was like, I made a character with the crutch on his hands. It's hilarious. You know, I was just going crazy and stuff, very, very crazy, and I was very experimental at the time, and I still am. So I did a dude with the crotch on his hands, you know, instead of a picture of a penis, and the only thing, and also not just a crotch on his and not just a hand on his crotch. It was also I put like painting on the top of his head, and it was green, so it was a green character. It was like mostly a black and white figure, but some green on the sides. You know, like there was green on the left hand, and then some green on the leg, and some green on the hands on his crotch. But yeah, I just do that because I like being creative and I like doing different things. So that's just how I go with it, and that's pretty different to me. That was like the first thing I've started, was just creating a figure and putting paint on top of it. And another thing that I did was, you know, when I showed you the guy that had tears on his eyes, that was creative to me too. You know, that's why I was calling it fluid tears. And also another creative thing was that I created a dude. I created a figure with floors, you know, like color splashed on his feet and waves on his head. I called him Ballerina of the Waves. I mean, the Ballerina of Waves. I call him that because like I got to come with the right name and why he's a ballerina and why he has a wave on his head. You know, like water wave on his head. But I think that's hopefully I'm not annoying you guys, but I'm just telling you the truth of what I'm doing and why I do this. Because I have an imaginative mind and I like to go with what I have, and imagination has no limits at all. So it doesn't matter. You know, it doesn't have to make sense either. You know, all of my artwork, it doesn't make sense at all, and I don't care. I don't. Because I enjoy what I make. I don't care what it looks like. I'm just going to describe it. It doesn't have to mean anything. I don't have to explain it to you. If you like it, good. I love to hear that. And if you don't even get near me. You don't have to talk to me. You could just avoid me. Because I'm passionate and I'm going to go with what I have. I'm going to keep creating whether you like it or not. That's how I roll. And I'm going to go insane. I don't care how scary I don't care how scary my artwork is. I don't care how creepy it is. This is what I do. This is my passion. And yes, I want to make money off of this. The question is, who wants to buy it? I don't know. But we'll see how it goes. Because right now, my art doesn't pay the bills. I know that for a fact. But if I could keep doing what I'm doing and keep selling my work, you know, keep going to art shows and showing it to people, and if they're interested in buying, then things will go well. But in the meantime, just keep creating, do what you do. Who cares what others think? Who cares? If you're an artist, you do you. You shouldn't care what others think. And I also wanted to show you some things. Right here, I was trying to figure out the skin colors, and you know, like the skin tones and stuff, because I think I got it figured out. Like right here, I think I got it figured out. Maybe, I don't know, but I'm willing to work on different skin tones on each of the different pieces that I make. And so, you know, like I'm gonna figure out how to do the white skin tone drawing, and I've already done the black skin tone drawing, but I'm gonna do the white thing is next. I'm not trying to be racist and stuff. I'm just telling you. And sometimes I even practice gradient shading. You know, like last time when I showed it, this is what I practice. Just to figure out how do I get my shading right and how's it gonna go well. And then maybe I should put these shadings on each figure that I make so that it just goes different instead of just the hands on the figure. But this is what I usually do. I go from black and white. You know, I do some contrast shading, black and white shading, and sometimes color. but it takes a while too. It doesn't happen overnight. And this is very time consuming. It really is. I just have to stay consistent at it, because sometimes if I don't, then I might just fall off and just focus on doing Uber Eats and going to work at Amazon than having to draw. Because if I don't draw, I feel like I'm not doing enough free time for myself. But that's what I should do. But anyway, hopefully you like this video. This is Eric Thompson, and like, dislike this video, share what you think. I'm gonna make more like this in the future, and might come up with a different topic in a different video. And I just want to show you that this is my art style, and this takes time. And right now, I think I have to sign off this video. I gotta cut this video out so that I gotta get ready for work. Alright, so this is Eric Thompson, and y'all stay safe, and get vaccinated if you have to. Hopefully everything goes well with you. And I'll see you guys later in the next video. So everybody, peace out.